We have here a picture of a Disneyland holiday experience, and I like how this picture conveys the value proposition of the theme park. But what is a value proposition exactly? This is what we will discuss in this video. We will discuss how important it is to identify your value proposition when you want to communicate with your target markets, whether it is on your social media or on any other communication channels. To discuss the concept of the value proposition, let's see how consumers choose the product they want to buy. For example, here, how do these two consumers choose between two similar bottles of wine? Most people will tell you that they will choose the product based on price, choosing the cheapest option. But is it really true? If you had guests you wanted to impress, would you choose the cheapest or the wine with the best taste? Consumers make their decision based on the value they will get from a product. They do not choose a product only based on the lowest price. Those ladies will probably not choose the cheapest necklace, but rather the one that will make them look the most beautiful. So what is value anyway? Value is made of two very important components, price and benefits. Whenever a consumer chooses to buy a product, she will always compare the benefits she gets from the product versus the price she has to pay for it. Price is pretty straightforward. But what is a benefit then? It's what a consumer gains from using your product. For example, people choose to buy a car not so much because of how the product looks like, a blue car here, but rather for the main benefit provided by a car, which is transportation. A car brings customers from one point to another. And this is really the main reasons why people are buying cars. Of course, cars offer other benefits than transportation. Could you name a few? So when a consumer is deciding to purchase a high-end smartphone, she will evaluate all the benefit that she would gain from each product versus the price that she needs to pay. And she will not necessarily go for the cheapest one. She will go for the product that brings her the most benefits. She might be even ready to pay for the most expensive smartphone, as it might bring her more benefits than the other phones. Because we also need to remember that the perception of value is also very much different from person to person. Talking about benefits, let's have a look at this advertisement for the Amazon Kindle. Observe how the spot portrays in a short and fun way all the benefits that a consumer can get from the product. For actually quite a cheap price. Were you able to identify all the benefits that are portrayed in that advert? What is the Kindle's value proposition? But of course, in order to have benefits, you must understand how the product can create those benefits. If you are saying that your product brings happiness to your customer, you must explain how. And this is what we call the features. Features are all the tangible elements of any product from which a customer gains the benefit. For example, the Kindle is small, light, and resistant. These are features. But it allows the customer to carry the Kindle really anywhere. This is a benefit. A car has many features, such as the type of engine, wheels, seats, color, and so on. On most cars manufacturers' websites, the features are always very well presented. For example, here what we can see are some features of this car. Of course, features are important, as these are what defines the product and create the benefits for the customers. But in general, marketers tend to put too much focus on the features when promoting a product. But people do not care so much about the product. They are much more interested in the benefits that they will get from the product. It is so important that I will repeat it again. Customers do not care about your product. They care about the benefits they get from it. For example, people selling cars will keep on saying that they have great airbags. But people don't really care about airbags. Most customers don't even know where they are. But they care about the safety that the airbags brings them. Of course, they care about their beautiful sports car. But the main reason is that it will bring them prestige, face, and bragging rights. And it might even help them to impress girls. Isn't that the most important benefit? And then the same applies to hotels. Customers don't care much about the size of the room, the bottle of wine, the chocolate on the pillow, or even the location, I would argue. They care about comfort, security, tranquility, connection, convenience, romance, and so on. So when customers are choosing a hotel, a restaurant, or a spa, they're looking at how a product can provide them with the benefits they're looking for. But they're also looking at the price they have to pay in order to get these benefits. We say that customers are evaluating the value of their purchase, comparing benefits versus costs. Reflect on that. When you buy something, look at how you think something is valuable or not. Reflecting on how we personally perceive value is a good exercise for creating a strong value proposition. From a marketing point of view, it is then very important that we understand this concept. We must know what are the benefits that our product offers, and we must also know how much customers are ready to pay for those benefits. This is what we call the value proposition. You must know your value proposition so that you can then focus your message on what is really important to your customers. I've said it before, but it is really, really important to remember. Nobody cares about your product. They only care about how the product helps them, so you must show it. Let's look at this great example from sandals.
What is a vacation? A slice of time, a peace of mind, a break, an escape, that need you want. It's the place you dream of. It's paradise. It's romance. It's choices. All included, all unlimited. Forget what you left behind. Live the now. No schedules, all desires. Night falls, day breaks, you wake up beautiful. Different, connected. Two hearts, one soul. This is the time of your life. This is Sandals.
I like this ad video very much because it only shows benefit. We see some features as they are in the background, but the focus is much more on how the hotel makes the guests feel. What type of benefits were you able to identify from this video? So hopefully you understand better what a value proposition is. The next step will be to understand how you can create the value proposition of your organization or of your product. And this is what we will be learning in our next video.